I still want to understand the lore, because like Chris is in Total Dramarama, like at the same age that he is now.
Is he? I didn't think he was in Total Dramarama.
I saw a clip. What the fuck? I saw a clip, but I wonder if people like Ripper. Like, I wonder if he has like, I was gonna say like if he had like a Onceler type following, but that's not really the correct thing to say. It's just like every show always has like that one character that people really like, even though they don't do that much. I'm trying to think of like an example. Not Onceler.
Tumblr
like,
sexy man.
Sort of, but not quite. Like, I'm trying to think.
Sleeper hit.
But like, I'm trying to think of a specific example. Like, because I always follow people that just get like so obsessed with like one character, and like that's the only thing they make their whole brand. Yeah, there you go. That's a good term. I wish I could think of a character though.
Is Sans.
No, because Sans is sexy. I'm wearing my Sans shirt right now.
He is. I can't lie.
We stand. We're like, this is like halfway through, right? A little more.
Yeah, we hit merge.
There's 13 episodes, right?
I believe that sounds correct.
Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, our merge episode. Who was saying? Was it Priya saying that they merged too early, or was it Millie? Like, when do they usually?
I feel like it is usually about now. I think that they were just saying that as character building.
Yeah.
At least in Survivor, it's typically about now when there's like 10. Mm-hmm. That's your Survivor update for the week.
They made it easier on themselves by eliminating 2 people, I guess. But
yep.
We don't need to start talking about that unless you want to.
I mean, I'd be down for talking about it. I thought when Bowie and Raj kissed, I was like, okay, well,
they're gonna kill him.
Like, that's plot development, and you know how we feel about that on Total Drama. Get out. I'm surprised that both Wayne and Raj left, though. Like, yeah. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because of how short the season is, but I am surprised.
It just goes against what kind of like I initially expected from them, like when they showed up in the show at all. Okay, they're like a buddy combo, so it would make a lot of sense to separate them somehow, either by making them not like each other somehow, or by having one of them be voted off and the other not voted off. I was almost thinking like maybe they'll make Wayne jealous that Raj found someone or something like that, but they like don't, like they do something even better where they just make it that they're like best friends no matter what at all, and they just kind of use that as the excuse to take them both off too, because I mean
they're inseparable.
I guess there wasn't more to do with their characters, and just in general too, there's a lot of different motivations in this episode for like, if they did vote, who would have actually even gotten voted off? Because like everybody has their own enemy right now, so it does, just like from a writing standpoint, kind of makes sense to just have this episode to like set the stage of the being merged and how people are going to treat each other, and then like just easily take away 2 characters because like they probably weren't going to serve much more, and they're just besties, and like that was it. That's the whole gimmick.
How ironic that hockey players were out due to injuries. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's... I don't know, I guess that's a sports thing.
I really liked the joke of, I'll take my chances at the elimination, and they're just leaving. They do that in Survivor sometimes. It's kind of crazy. When they offer up immunity, yeah, they give it up. It's crazy.
I liked the joke that we were confused by for a moment, where Julia is counting 5 people on her hand, and then there's like a bit of a pause, and like it made me realize that they all have 4 fingers. So like that's what the joke was, that she like temporarily grew an extra finger, because it even had her point at the camera so that you could see her other hand like bigger, and that would have had 4 fingers on it if we looked at it close enough.
Yeah, it took me a while to understand that, because like she did like a ding, like there was like a sound effect, and I was like, wait, what were we supposed to get there?
Yeah, I just feel like that's a very out there sort of joke. I feel like maybe Total Dramarama might do stuff like that sometimes or something, but like the main series like has never made like a true they realize they're in a cartoon sort of joke before, I guess. Like, so I like that.
Speaking of Total Dramarama, they
Dun, dun, dun.
they roasted Total Dramarama in this episode. They annihilated it. Babies ruin everything, Chris McLean says.
Babies ruin everything. I still want to understand the lore, because like Chris is in Total Dramarama, like at the same age that he is now.
Is he? I didn't think he was in Total Dramarama.
I saw a clip. What the fuck? I saw a clip recently where like he totally was, and I didn't listen to it, but I'm gonna assume that like it had the new voice actor guy too. But I just like scrolled past it at a point. What really drives me crazy if we want about the Total Dramarama lore. My college cafeteria, they would have Cartoon Network on the TV sometimes, even though you can't hear it because it's a loud cafeteria. But they'd have the TV on, and Total Dramarama was on one time, and the police lady from Redonkulous Race was in it, like as herself as an adult. And I mean maybe that makes sense because like she's probably like she's not a teenager, like she must be an adult, but like how is she the exact same age but then everybody else is a toddler? It doesn't make sense.
I'm sure that they have some reasoning for it that I'm
sure
too behind on the show to understand.
I mean it's probably what this season of the show has done too, where it's just like asset flipping, like just reusing her character because like they had it or whatever. Like I don't know if she spoke or anything or if she was just in the background, but I just remember noticing that once when the show was on and I was like upset because I was like,
you didn't get the full episode.
Yeah,
I'm sure they would have explained it in much detail.
Yeah, surely. And then they would time travel and there's got to be Total Dramarama has been going on for so long. There's got to be a time travel episode.
Put it in the comments if there is.
Total Dramarama podcast. I'm gonna fucking look it up right now.
If there is one, I'll watch it. I can't lie. So at the beginning of this episode, when they're all like doing their own things, and the alarm goes off, and everyone is distracted for a brief moment, and it screws up everyone's. Like Julie's putting on lipstick, Priya and Millie are practicing like Jedi. That reminded me of yesterday at my workplace. Yeah, this is not going to be Total Drama related at all. But it reminded me of something that happened to me, so I'm going to talk about it anyway, because this is our podcast. Who cares? The host that I was working with was, like, demonstrating, like, engraving a tag. And so she had a hammer, and you could, like, hit the hammer down on, like, a letter, and it would engrave it into the tag. That's what she was selling. Anyway, long story short, she was throwing down the hammer and looked up right before the hammer landed, and she hit her thumb. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Anyway, Z had a really funny bit of this episode where he was a little bird, and then his beak fell off, just like his leg. Humor.
Yeah, that was a good... I don't know what it is like where I feel like the challenges are simple, but maybe they're kind of... I feel like usually the challenges like have multiple stages or something. I feel like everyone this season has just been like one thing that they do, which like is fine. Especially I think in this episode it ended up working a lot better than it seemed like from the initial setup of it. But I don't know. I just continue to sort of have that opinion that like they're very simple, but it's not bad. Like,
I agree. Really, it feels like a lot of the challenges in this season are go get something in the woods and come back.
Yeah. And, like that, and there's like an animal somewhere.
Yeah, like it feels like a lot of the challenges have been very samey. Like the first few challenges were all very different and exciting. I don't know. I guess I understand why they kind of want to like separate everyone off so they can have their own little plot lines and stories, but I also wouldn't mind a more connected challenge. Like everyone's together doing a thing. Like, oh, they're spinning the wheel and doing whatever the wheel says or whatever, like in season 1. At this point, when we're dwindling down the cast, it would be nice just to have them all together. Just to see them all, like, how they interact with one another. And who knows, maybe them getting out Wayne and Raj is their way of going, okay, we have a lot of cast members, let's take out 2 of them, then we'll have a more cohesive, connected challenge. And we'll go from there.
Plus, I mean, this episode is kind of like there's a lot to establish with like what the motivations are going to be because they're merged now. So it was really focused on like showing a bunch of pairs, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess so. And like with the merge, there is also just a ton of people to kind of juggle. But they've been doing well on that.
Like usual, the first guy who got eliminated, like I feel like he's the only one that didn't like get anything. Like everybody else seems like they've all gotten a balance. Like there's never been an episode where I felt like someone was weirdly underused or anything.
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone had their little time to shine in this episode. I feel like the final two are going to be Bowie and Julia. I feel like that can be the final two. We have our villain, we have our little hero, now that he's going to go on his revenge arc after Raj was disqualified. Even though he didn't get to kick him in the face. He said he would.
How long is Ripper going to be in here, man?
You know, I thought he was going to be the first out. So each episode, I'm like, you know, maybe they're like, people liked season 1. Let's just have the fart one win again.
The fart one. If they really wanted to copy season 1, then they could have kept Scary Girl in, and then it could have been Ripper and Scary Girl at the end. Like just an alternate universe Owen and Glenn.
Imagine that. Oh my goodness.
I feel like Priya and Millie are kind of like the weakest characters, but I kind of feel like they could end up going for longer too.
I just feel like there's a lot that they could do with them.
Yeah, like they just kind of have, like, I guess they're starting to be friends, like, with each other. Like that's kind of the focus of what's going on with them, which could easily lead to one of them betraying or whatever, like in Virtue's Last Reward style.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for like their gimmicks much, or like they just haven't done much that has been interesting, but like they're still here, so it's like,
yeah, I mean, honestly,
something's got to happen with them.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, at this point I feel like the three people that are out are Ripper, Chase, and Emma. Only Chase and Emma, I say, because it feels like their little plot arc is over. Maybe they'll break up again. But as of right now, I can't imagine Ripper winning because of previously established the Owen of it all. Chase and Emma, I feel like we'll could, see. But only if they break up.
So maybe you're saying
Bowie, Julia, Priya, and Millie I can all see in the finals.
Yeah.
Maybe not like all different pairs, but I definitely can see like Z and Julia, or Bowie and Julia, or Priya
I don't see why Z would ever get eliminated. Like, he's done nothing wrong. He's beautiful. Like
exactly. That's why they'll want to eliminate him, because he's too much of a threat at the end.
Yeah, too perfect. Yeah, we didn't really talk about Chase and Emma getting back together, but like that was funny. Like they did that in a funny way.
Yeah, he apologized because of the hay on the chocolate, and Emma took it seriously because she was looking away.
But then he also did genuinely apologize as well, and she continued to take it seriously, even though she didn't before. But I guess it's because he never said sorry before. So
no, it's because this time he sounded like he meant it.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
And now they love each other.
No, well, I'm glad the straight couple can at least survive
for now. I like the joke of Ripper talking about, like, trying to figure out what the name of that big bird was from that kid's show. But that was a good...
I couldn't even figure out what they were referencing.
What? Do you not get it now?
No, I get it. I got it instantly. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was playing into the joke.
Okay.
You know me. I love Kinning Ripper.
I mean, we can't look it up. We can't look up anything related to the show at the present moment because the whole show got leaked. But I wonder if people like Ripper. Like, I wonder if he has, like...
I feel like people... I don't think he would be overly hated. I don't know. But I feel like he would be, like, one of the least popular ones.
I was going to say, like, if he had, like, a Onceler-type following, but that's not really the correct thing to say. But, like...
Yeah, especially now that the Onceler's back, baby.
It's just, like, every show always has, like, that one character that people really like, even though they don't do that much.
I mean, I feel like Scary Girl has to be this season's one, right? She doesn't do
but
a whole lot.
But she's too obvious. I've already seen fan art of her even before the show came out, so she's too easy. It needs to be like Axel or MK or something, but MK was pretty relevant too.
I was gonna say Wayne.
True. Oh,
he's like the least relevant of the two, but I feel like people would like him because he's so nice.
He's so nice. He's supportive. Yeah, I could see. Yeah. All right. Wayne is the resident.
One-slur.
Trying to think of like an example. Not one-slur.
Tumblr
like,
sexy man.
Sort of, but not quite. Like, I'm trying to think.
Sleeper hit.
Yeah, but like I'm trying to think of a specific example. Like, because I always follow people that just get like so obsessed with like one character, and like that's the only thing they make their whole brand. Yeah, there you go. That's a good term. I wish I could think of a character though, but I can't.
Sans.
No, because Sans is sexy. I'm wearing my Sans shirt right now.
He is. I can't lie. We stand. Well, but also, did you know? Because I was looking up Total Drama Wrong. Did you know like that? Like, there's a lot of other kids that show up. Like we got Pawaka Island kids in it. Yeah, I knew that there was like a special or something where they added more. I guess I didn't know how consistent they were. I
don't know if they. Does everybody have their voice actors too from like the original show?
I'm pretty sure. That would sound right to me, but who knows?
Also, what his name is Max, right? We remember. I feel like we remember that a while ago, and we were like, "Why do we remember that?" The scientist guy. Hang on, I feel like that's right.
The only Max I know is Max, Aaron, Clone High.
He's definitely a Tumblr sexy man. I mean, he kind of looks like Kokichi from Danganronpa in a weird way. But that's great. Wait, what the hell? Life is Strange fan art showed up. But oh, look at that. All right. Oh, I'm glad I got it. But yeah, that's that screenshot. I guess I have to remember to put these in the video. I probably won't. That first screenshot is from a time travel episode. But like they just seem to be traveling to like random time periods, and like exact clones of themselves that are from the time period are there. I don't know if it's the whole episode or just one joke or what, but
okay, well I'll definitely look into that.
His name is Max. His name is Max, by the way.
Kokichi Max.
I feel like this, especially because this is also like a really short season, like it'd be worth like going back to watch this season because we both don't really remember it.
I hear like it's really bad, but I
just gradually have our podcast series go backwards while we wait for more content.
Yeah, we'll just go back. What is it? Time travel episode.
We just go to random episodes and like completely forget the context of anyone's motivations. Catch Me Outside riding this. Who is this guy? No, this guy's from Ridiculous Race, I think. Right? Who is this? Right?
That's
not the not that's. Sky. Nobody likes her.
Yeah. He's one of the band brothers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because the other guy had like an afro, right? He had like big fuzzy hair.
That sounds correct enough.
Yeah. Hey God, I gotta look that up now. Hang on. Whoa, wait. All right, we're getting too deep. No, I was wrong. The other guy's like emo. I don't know who I'm thinking of. Anyways, this episode's over. We're done.
Yeah, I was like, we're kind of just going off the rails here.
I'm just finding a lot of shipping art of this Ridiculous Race character now. Not the one I guess I can't even show these because it's people's fan art. Oh, here's. All right, we're done. Whoa! Okay, we're out of here.
You're gonna get spoiled. You are going to get spoiled. You are about to get spoiled. Every moment I thought you were getting spoiled, and I was like, yikes.
No. I'm looking at his ass right now.
Anyway, I'm putting my money on Z to win it all.
I hope so.
Actually, I don't have my money on Z, but like my theoretical money is on Z right now.
Yeah, your Twitch channel points are on Z.
Yeah. My Monopoly dollar is on Z.
Yeah. Your $1 million.
My $100,000 are on Z. Yeah, that's a Total Drama 1 joke. Call back to that. Call back to earlier in this podcast too, when we were talking about like 100,000. It's a little weird, but whatever. Anyway, yay!
Yay! Oh, I was thinking of this guy.
Reloaded.
I was thinking of this guy.